was gonna be doing a 100 subscribers special on the channel because we've just hit 100 subscribers. Clap it up, clap it up.
So good.
But that's not what this video is for. There's a new Batman, you can call it a trailer because, yeah, it's a full-on trailer at this point.
Bruce Wayne.
And basically it's called The Bat and the Cat, which is also a reference to a prior episode of a 2004 show called The Batman, which also had an episode called The Bat and the Cat. So basically this trailer has given us nothing but new footage for the most part. I mean, that shot of him getting shot at with the machine guns is the same footage that we've seen multiple times, but we've gotten a ton of new footage. And the more I see of this Pattinson bat suit, the more of it I love. I just love that the outside of the suit, the exterior, represents the inside of Bruce Wayne. He is broken. He is trying to stitch himself back together, and he's trying to use this as a way to help himself, or as a way to have his own personal vendetta on crime. And clearly you can see that it's not the most constructive thing, and it's not helping. This trailer is showing us more of what we've seen before, but it's also presenting it in a way that just looks more intense. That's something that's going to be known throughout this film, and that's something that Robert Pattinson said in multiple interviews, is that this film's going to be very intense. Whether this is R-rated or not, I will talk about in another video. But from what I've seen multiple times, they have all said that this is going to be the scariest Batman movie that we've gotten yet. And that is something that's going to be so interesting to see. And it's going to be interesting to see how they market this to younger audiences, because personally, it would really raise the question of whether younger audiences can really see this movie. We also got to see a bit more of Pattinson's Bruce Wayne. And from what I'm seeing, I'm liking the portrayal so far. His Batman obviously stands out the most, but the more of Bruce Wayne that we see in the movie, then I can give a clear answer on whether this is the best interpretation of the character we've gotten or not. From what I've heard, this is the full-on Batman movie, a Batman detective story. So they're really going in with Batman solving these riddles, which we've seen in this thing, even more so than the other trailers. And also building up his dynamics in Rogues Gallery. We see his relationship between Selina, and that's one thing that I noticed in the trailer is he even tries to tell her, you know, you don't have to go down this path, and, you know, don't waste your life. And basically she's like, I've got 9 more. And so there's really gonna be a back and forth between those two characters, which we've seen multiple times in the comic books.
There. What are you hiding?
Selina, don't throw your life away.
Don't worry, honey. I got 9 of them.
We also get a sense of how much a threat the Riddler is, because he's never been Batman's physical opponent, but he's always been his intellectual opponent. And in some ways in this movie, he's gonna be a lot more emotional too, considering the fact that this is gonna lead back to Bruce's past. And it's really gonna impact him in this movie as he confronts Alfred in the trailer, telling him that, you know, you've lied to me. Which is also an adaptation of a prior storyline, but the thing I think of the most is the Telltale games, where the Waynes were not as squeaky clean as they've said, and they were basically criminals. They may be going with that, and I know a lot of people may not like that, but for me personally, it adds a dynamic to the character that's not been seen by a mass audience before. And to go into his history, to go into his parents' history, to see how he could differ and how he can make a better impact is going to be something that's going to be very interesting for the character. And as a big Batman fan, I can be the most judgmental person on the planet when it comes to Batman. I can be like, I don't like that, I don't like that. But for what I'm seeing in the stuff, and even in the Bat and Cat trailer, just looks like pure Batman to me. Also, yes, I know somebody was going to comment this down below. I do love the look at the new Batmobile. I love the way he's driving it. It just looks powerful, and that's all I needed. I needed a Batmobile that needed to be sleek, but also powerful. and that's my ideal Batmobile. So, what did you guys think of the new trailer? I thought it looked good. I mean, we're several months away now, and I will be doing a ton more updates on this movie. Trust me on that. And also, I will be doing my 100th special. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. If you guys are not already subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe today to join the Isaiahization.